With a sports journalism degree coming to the University of Gloucestershire, we visited graduate and Cheltenham Town press officer James Brown to get his take on the new course.
James, thanks very much for welcoming us here to Wadden Road today. What is it exactly you do here at Cheltenham Town?
Well, currently I'm the Media and Communications Manager at Cheltenham Town Football Club, press officer in short. Basically my whole role is to the output of player profiles, PR, media coverage, as well as a bit of everything else, including player appearances around the community, working alongside the manager. And actually, as the job has progressed, I've become more and more involved on the football side of things than the journalism side of things.
I'm pleased to say you are, of course, a graduate of the University of Gloucestershire. What was it exactly you did at the University of Gloucestershire that helped you to get this role here at Cheltenham Town?
Well, my degree was broadcast journalism, and it was a fantastic degree. I think it was quite new, really, in its infancy when I went across. But we did a whole range of things. But whilst I was there, I felt it was key to get some kind of experience, and that was 3 years here working as a program editor and just sort of compiling the program, editing it down, and I did that for 3 years, and that actually really helped when it came to getting the job here.
You are obviously very interested in sport. There's going to be a new sports degree at the University of Gloucestershire. For someone like yourself, who I'm sure would have been interested in that, How good do you think it is that a degree like that is coming to the UAG?
Fantastic, unbelievable. I mean, I had the opportunity to go to a different university and do sports journalism, and I chose to go with the University of Gloucestershire. But if there had been a sports journalism course, and 100% I would have gone for it. Sport is my passion, and that's something that I think you can see from the work I've done here at Cheltenham Town. And I think any student really now who's going to come on board with that degree has got to take it with both hands and use it for what it's going to be worth. There's so much experience, so much sport around Gloucestershire that you'd be silly not to take it, really.
One word you're using quite a bit there is experience. Of course, you did the work alongside Cheltenham Town here whilst you're at university. How important do you think it is for students to go out and get that sort of experience that perhaps led to you maybe getting the full-time role here?
Key, absolutely key. I think without the experience I did here, I wouldn't have had this job, and that's the honest truth. Obviously working hard in your degree and getting your qualifications is so important, but I think sometimes to get your foot in the door, you can show a football club, a rugby club, a cricket club that how much work you're doing, and show them some kind of loyalty. They'll always show it back, and I think you've got 3 years of enjoying a university years, and if you can find some kind of experience like I did, like most students have done, then you'll do really well for yourselves, and at the end of it you should be able to get yourself a job out of it.
So what sort of current advice would you give to sort of current students, or maybe students who are thinking about coming to the University of Gloucester to do the sports journalism course? What sort of advice would you give them, given the fact that you've been so successful with the course and getting a job locally?
Enjoy it, first and foremost. I think you've got to enjoy your course, you've got to enjoy your work. And then don't be afraid to sort of talk to clubs, newspapers, radio stations about just coming on and doing some voluntary work. I did hospital radio before I went to university, and also got a job here, but I did bits and pieces with BBC Radio Gloucestershire as well. And now I work obviously very, very closely with them. Don't be afraid. If you get a no, you get a no. But I think in the current climate, if you're offering free work, then most people will snap your hand off. And certainly here, we've taken on people before. We had 2 students last year who came on board, and they were very sort of hands-on in terms of match days. And I think they've gone on to do really well as well.